This is an exciting time as parishes across the Archdiocese of Toronto prepare to reopen. During the suspension of public masses, the faithful made a loving sacrifice to help protect others from the coronavirus. Parishioners will be excited to return to Mass, but many will also be worried that they may get sick from attending church. We need to ensure that our fellow parishioners are safe. To do this, we are asking for the assistance of many volunteers who are willing to offer their time and talent to the task of sanitizing their church. Before we discuss sanitizing, we should understand how COVID-19 spreads. People who are sick with the coronavirus spread infected droplets when coughing, sneezing, talking, or singing. If the infected droplets come into contact with a healthy person's face, they too can get sick. These infected droplets can live on a hard surface for up to 72 hours. So in a church, where there could be multiple masses celebrated in a single day, it is very important that we take sanitizing seriously. This is especially true considering that some people who have the coronavirus don't show symptoms for days after they get sick, and others don't show symptoms at all. In advance of the cleaning day, volunteers should familiarize themselves with the products they will be using. For your own safety, you should read the instructions on the products used. Your parish will give you direction. Every sanitizing product in Canada has a safety data sheet, which provides important information on what is in the product, how to use it safely, and what to do if there is an accident involving the product. Please read the safety data sheet before you start sanitizing. It is also important to understand that there is a difference between cleaning and sanitizing. Cleaning uses soap to remove dirt. Sanitizing uses chemicals to kill germs and viruses. We recommend that parishes use different colored cloths for cleaning and sanitizing to avoid any confusion. Before doors are open for Mass or private prayer, we need to ensure that the church is clean. This may require closing the doors of the church to the public while sanitizing takes place. When sanitizing, volunteers should wear gloves to protect their hands. Volunteers should sanitize all touchpoints. Touchpoints are exactly what they sound like, objects in a building that are frequently touched. Common examples include doorknobs, light switches, and elevator buttons. However, in a church, consider some of the religious touchpoints that could exist. For instance, venerating statues will be discouraged when churches reopen, but it would still be a good idea to sanitize frequently touched statues. If you have an object that is difficult to completely clean with a cloth, like a wicker basket, then a sanitizing spray bottle may be a better tool. It is very important to properly sanitize pews. People spend a lot of time sitting, standing, and kneeling on and around the pews. You should thoroughly sanitize the pews, including their seats, backs, kneelers, and the slots where missals and hymnals are usually stored. Think about all the places where someone could have come into contact with a pew and then sanitize those places. This includes the ends of closed pews. Someone could have touched it or coughed on it as they walked by. Before sanitizing a pew or any other object in the church, ensure that the chemical used will not damage it. If you aren't sure if a chemical will damage a pew, ask the priest, or as a last resort, start by sanitizing a small, unnoticeable spot to see what will happen before you proceed. But please note that some chemicals won't begin showing damage on a surface for at least 24 hours after application, so the parish should spot test a pew well in advance of use. As we start sanitizing pews more frequently, it would be wise for parishes to take the extra step of treating the pews with wood oils, such as Murphy oil, every few weeks. This will add to the life of the pew under these conditions. In some parishes, bathrooms may be locked to control access and reduce COVID-related cleaning. In these parishes, ushers will have keys to the bathrooms to let people in when needed. Where possible, please check in with the ushers at the previous Mass to see if the bathrooms need sanitizing. At this point, you may be wondering, how do I protect myself while I'm protecting others from the coronavirus? You should be at a low risk of getting sick if you follow some simple rules. When you are cleaning, don't touch your face. Even if you are wearing gloves, still do not touch your face, as the infected droplets can live on gloves. You may also wish to wear a mask or face covering while sanitizing. Sanitize your hands frequently with hand sanitizer. When you are done cleaning, sanitize your hands again. Or better yet, wash your hands with soap and warm water for 20 seconds if possible. If you are uncertain about how long 20 seconds is, it's about the amount of time it takes to pray 2 Hail Marys. Following these simple instructions should help make sanitizing your church a quick and easy process. Your work will not only give your fellow parishioners peace of mind, it will also keep them safe. Your parish priest and your community will be grateful for your ministry, because without you, Mass could not happen. Thank you for volunteering your time as a faithful and responsible steward.